So with this video, guys, I'm going to be presenting you my ideas on how a time chamber similar to the hyperbolic time chamber could be added to the game, and we all know this as the gravity chamber, which has been seriously featured in the series quite a bit. Ever since Goku went to Namek, Vegeta goes there almost every single time. Like whenever they talk about Vegeta, when he's not in the scene, he's always at the gravity chamber, guys. So with this video, I'm going to tell you my idea, but before I get into it, guys, make sure you subscribe if you're new, like the video, and comment down below what you think and your ideas, guys. Let's get right into it. So prior to this beginning, I was originally going to build the gravity chamber, but my Roblox studio is not upgrading, sadly. I'm pretty sad that it isn't. But we're going to talk about what's going on with this gravity chamber and what it looks like. So I'm going to show you guys a bunch of images. This is what it looks like on the outside. It looks pretty cool, but guess what? It's already in the game. So that's kind of weird, but to use the gravity chamber, when you click on it, you go to space, and that's the problem though. That is the problem with the gravity chamber at the moment. But what we could do, what Snake could do instead, is make it so when you talk to the NPC or when you click on the thing, when you click on it, it automatically lets you put the option to either go to space or give you the option to go into the gravity chamber. Now, when it comes to the gravity chamber, I'm going to get to the numbers later, but I'm going to tell you exactly what it looks like. People might associate it with the color red a lot, but that's only because when you're in it, it's red, but when it's not on, it looks like this, and it looks pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of the Doctor 2 TARDIS without the little middle part. But when you look in the old Dragon Ball Z series, Goku training in it, there was a middle part to it, and it looked pretty cool, to be honest. I like the way it looked, and I think if there was sword added to the game, it could behave similar to the hyperbolic time chamber in game. And how it could work is, depending on your level, there are more like gravity features. So like there's 300G, there's 20G, there's 400G. Vegeta has been training in so much gravity, guys, so like we know the numbers. But when it comes to this, we can make it basically half of the hyperbolic time chamber, if not like 65% or so. So let's get right into like what it looks like, guys. Okay, so like the colors, red flooring and everything, it could either be that or it could be the white flooring. I think it'd be cool if it had the red flooring though, because that would be pretty sick. And then when you're in it and when it turns on, it's red lighting everywhere. But when it comes to this, I think, you know how the hyperbolic time chamber has Goku in it? What if this had Vegeta in it and you fought Vegeta inside of this instead of fighting Goku again? Which would be pretty cool because you associate Goku with the hyperbolic time chamber because he used it when he was a kid, but he couldn't handle it. But Vegeta's been using the gravity chamber a lot more than Goku. So I'm thinking with the gravity chamber, we could give it to Vegeta. He could be the NPC inside of it or the AI inside of it that you fight, which would be pretty cool, to be honest. Now, after talking about what it looks like, I want to talk about the numbers. With the hyperbolic time chamber, the EXP gain goes like this. You're fighting a Super Saiyan Goku when your level's 1 to 99, and you get 444 XP per hit. You get Super Saiyan 2 at 100 to 149, and 1,474 EXP per hit. Super Saiyan 3 is 150 to 249 with 2914 XP per hit. And then Super Saiyan God is 250 to 349 with about 5,343 XP per hit, with Super Saiyan Blue being right after that, and I assume it's similar to Super Saiyan God, if not higher. Now, how Vegeta could work is he could give exactly half of every stat. I'm not going to do the math for now, but when it comes to Vegeta, he could go Super Saiyan, he could go Super Saiyan 2, instead of Super Saiyan 3, he could go to his like Super Saiyan 2 buff state, and then his Super Saiyan God form instead could be like the Majin Vegeta, which would be pretty cool. The Majin Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta would be a good NPC to fight. And then if not Majin Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, it could be that for Super Saiyan 3, and then Super Saiyan God could be the Super Saiyan 2, or Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, excuse me. Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta would be pretty cool to fight as well. But then after that, I think it should be Master Super Saiyan Blue, or whatever you want to call it, guys. I think it'll be pretty cool to fight that version of Vegeta in the time chamber, or the gravity chamber, excuse me. It's always confusing. In the gravity chamber, I think it'll be a pretty good idea to put him in there, and when the player goes in here, it could behave similar to the time chamber, where you go to another universe, and when you go in there, you immediately see Vegeta. He's either just standing there, like similar to Goku, or he's doing some, like, you know, he's flying around and stuff like that, just floating. Now, the gravity chamber also has, like, little machines that float around that you can shoot, and I'm thinking maybe those could be added as well. Those little machines could be used as like little EXP boosts. So if you shoot one and you hit it with your Ki Blast, you could get like another like 100, 200, 300, maybe EXP, a little bit extra just in case. And there could be some that spawn maybe every like minute or so, like 2 to 3 spawn per minute. And I think that would be pretty cool for the player to have a little bit of a mini game if they didn't want to fight Vegeta. And how it could work is Vegeta only fights them if they fight Vegeta. That way Vegeta's just on his own doing his own thing. Now, when it comes to this, guys, another thing I want to talk about is the time chamber itself and how much it costs to get in and how much time they should spend inside of it. So the hyperbolic time chamber is 40 minutes, used to be 20 minutes, but it's 700 Robux to get inside of it. Now I think the gravity chamber if it were to cost Robux, I don't think it should, but if it did, it should cost roughly 375, if not less. That way SnakeWorl can still make some money. But the time limit, I think the time limit should be 20 to 30, maybe 35 minutes. Although 40 minutes would make sense, it doesn't have to be half the time of the time chamber. I think it should be the same, if not more, because you're paying less, but you're also getting less out of it. So overall, you're not getting more than the time chamber. But this would give an opportunity for players who don't have enough money to get it. That way SnakeWorl makes a little bit of bank. But if he were to make this for in-game money, how much do you think it would be, guys? I think personally, this should cost roughly 300,000 to 400,000 in-game Zenny, in-game cash, guys. Now the reason I say that much money is because you can just do the Tournament of Power 3 times and get that money, but you could also just grind really hard, do every single quest, and get roughly like 100k, if not less, per day if you were to do that, guys. And it would take a few days, but the players would be able to get it eventually. And I think SnakeWorl, it's a really good idea to add the gravity chamber, because it gives the players the opportunity to level up a lot more, do a lot more things that the hyperbolic time chamber limits them on, and it's also not even stronger than that, so you're still getting something out of it. You're getting a lot of players playing the game for a long time. Now, if this were anywhere else except for in that space pod area, I think it could be incorporated into Capsule Corp. So the player could talk to Bulma, or talk to maybe like Kid Trunks or something like that. If you were there, you could add that NPC, Kid Trunks to take them to it, and when they get taken to it, they could do the whole quest system and everything. They could be like a red quest, a question mark, whatever, and the question mark is the EXP quest that takes them to the gravity chamber, so they get some extra EXP before going in, so they can level up and stuff like that. Now, similar to the time chamber, I think it should respawn every single day, so every day it respawns, and you only pay once to get in. No matter like how many days goes by, you already paid for that one-time fee, and I think that's all that matters. Now, another thing I want to talk about is, if Vegeta's not in it, who else could be inside of it? Goku could be inside of it. I think Kid Trunks could also be inside of it, if not Future Trunks as well, because we've seen them inside of it too. Vegeta wasn't the only one who's been inside of it. We've seen Kid Trunks go in there. That's basically like him training in there, and I'm pretty sure he unlocked Super Saiyan because he went in there with his father or something like that to train for a little bit, which was pretty smart in my opinion. Now, I don't think any other NPC could be there because it wouldn't really make sense in my opinion, but when it comes to this, guys, make sure you tell me your ideas, okay? Because I think this gravity chamber is a really cool idea. If you have any problems with what I said, comment it down below. I'll read your comment, guys. I like reading the comments, so make sure you guys comment down below any ideas you have. If you have any add-ons to what I said, anything that I missed, please do comment them down below. We know that this time chamber, or this gravity chamber, oh my gosh, this gravity chamber is not really exposed that much in the series, but we do know that Vegeta does train in it quite a bit, and he trains a lot. He does like to explode those little NPC things inside of it. He loves to do push-ups, he loves to do handstands and push-ups on his handstands. He likes to bandage himself a lot of it, so you know that Vegeta does get injured when he's in it, so maybe when it comes to this, it could allow the player to fight Vegeta and also take some damage as well. You know, train a little bit, learn how to fight from Vegeta. Vegeta could be like a more skilled version of the Goku in the hyperbolic time chamber that goes a little less easy on you, but he does a lot less damage. That way the player could be grinding for a lot longer than before, and I think it makes sense to do something like that. This gravity chamber is something that is new. A lot of players really do want it, but I don't think SnakeWorl will add it unless it's built for him. I don't think he's going to want to wait for someone to build the gravity chamber, although it is a good idea to wait, because look at this, guys, okay? The gravity chamber is worthwhile. It's going to be worth it because players would buy it regardless if it was Robux or if it was in-game cash. It would be worth it for the players to get it. And what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you think it should be Robux? Do you think it should be free? Comment that down below. I'm pretty sure most of you want it to be free, like in-game money. So I think it makes sense for it to be in-game money, just like you guys think. But when it comes to this, something I'm worried about is the whole like grams thing, like the gravity thing. When it comes to the gravity, I don't know how SnakeWorl is going to measure the gravity. Maybe like every time you transform, the gravity gets deeper and everything, so your player slows down. That way it's a lot more like you doing actual like strong hits against Vegeta, so you have to do right mouse clicks instead of left mouse clicks a lot more. That way the player gets a lot more trained to use that instead of the other one. But when it comes to this gravity chamber, guys, I already said everything I need to say, guys. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you leave a like, guys. Make sure you leave a like because it tells me that you guys did enjoy this series. I'm going to keep making more ideas, guys. Make sure you also subscribe for more ideas, guys. These ideas are just getting better and better. And if you have any ideas, guys, comment them down below or join my Discord chat, which is also linked down below, and comment your ideas there, guys. I would really appreciate it if you did. So make sure you join my Discord chat and comment it there or comment it down below. I'll read them all, guys. I'll try my best to. And also make sure you comment down below any other ideas you have. Follow me on Twitter at Roball01 and cop the merch. Link is down below. It's going off sale at the end of April, guys. You got less than 17 days left, so make sure you get it, guys, before it goes off sale, or else you're going to regret it. But till then, it's been your man Roball. I'm signing out now, and I'll see you guys in the next Final Stand video. Peace, guys.